Alright, this video is going to show you how to install a Shimano Dura Ace Holotech 2 crankset into a Niner biocentric bottom bracket with external bottom bracket, Dura Ace external bottom bracket mounted on a custom C-SIP steel cyclocross single speed frame. Here you see I'm putting some grease on the 24mm axle. It's always good to do that, just help it slide through the bottom bracket. Greasing the internal threads are going to apply that clamping force to bring that non-drive side over. Here you just line up the drive side, slide it in. Some people recommend giving it a nice little mallet wrench tap, but it's really gentle. There we go. Make sure it's all seated. Now you're going to take your non-drive side, make sure you line it up properly, and then you're going to use the hand tightening. I guess I'm not really sure what the tool is called, but it has the cap end on it. It's going to bring that to ensure that that non-drive side crank arm is pushed all the way onto the axle. This is once again hand tightening. This presets the load onto the external bottom bracket bearings. If you over tighten this, the bearing is going to bind and you're not going to be able to spin that crankset freely. So just hand tighten, and you'll notice it. If it's too tight, back it off, loosen it just right. Usually with the new external bottom bracket, you're going to get 4 to 5 spins. Here it's quite new and it's a little bit hard, but a little bit tight, but it's okay. Then I'm going to take those 2 pinch bolts that go on the non-drive side. These are 5mm Allen pinch bolts. I first hand thread them through just with a 5mm Allen. At the end, I'm going to use a Craftsman torque wrench, click torque wrench, to ensure that I get that. I believe the Newton meters of torque is 14 to 15. I believe it's 13 to 15. I actually use 14 Newton meters on my torque wrench, right in the middle. I'm 145 pounds, so I shouldn't be putting too much through the crank. So just get them down nice, hand tighten. You'll see with the Craftsman torque wrench, it's nice because you can get different Allen heads for it as well as Torx heads, which are important today on a lot of mountain bike components. So here though, for the torque wrench, it's going to be standard 5mm Allen. You're going to alternate the tightening from one side to the other, and then once it clicks, you know you're done, you're good, and you've installed a Shimano Dura Ace. This one I believe is 7700 crankset on a, or no, it's 7800 crankset on a biocentric bottom bracket with external bottom bracket cups on a biocentric bottom bracket on a custom C-SIP frame. Single speed cyclocross allows you to create chain tension without needing horizontal dropouts, which I believe is nice. I like to be able to change my wheels quickly. I go to the races with many sets of wheels, so being able to do that quickly and get back into the race is important. Here we're just bringing it down, alternating, and then when we get close to tension, you're going to alternate the 14 Newton meters first click. Once you feel a click, make sure you stop, because if you keep going after the click with the Craftsman torque wrench, what it will do, you're going to over torque. You're past the torque that you've set the wrench to. Once again, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and take a look at my other ones. Take care, be well, and get out there and ride your bike. Enjoy.